Hello racers! It's a lovely day outside and boy have we got a race for you today to celebrate the full 1.0 no longer early access game release of Marble World. This track is a real surprise. Not for you guys, for me. You see, I don't remember building this track, and the workshop page claims it was built by someone named Felix. But look at it. It starts with a 4-team scramble tower made to keep the race fair, the teams being red, orange, blue, and green. The track is beautifully, carefully, and realistically supported rather than floating in midair in what clearly took hours to build, and the layout has tons of interesting features with various creative ways for marbles to overtake one another. Clearly there's been some mistake. But nope, this track was built by Felix, and wow did they do an amazing job of it. This thing is sleek, it's interesting, it's properly freaking supported, and it's their first released track? What? This track is amazing, and according to Felix, it was directly inspired by my tracks, which is just so flattering. Oh my god. Thank you, you're amazing. This track follows just about all of my principles from what makes for a good racetrack, which by the way is something I've been considering making a video about. If you'd like to see a video about my tips for making a racetrack and the thought process that goes into it, because it's so much more difficult than it looks, then let me know so I know to make it. But for now, I have never been more psyched to play a Marble World track than I am right now, so without further ado, welcome to Marble Mountain! Welcome to this deeply deranged downhill derby where dastardly daring dynamos will dash, duck, and dodge different devices of doom. Our racers are already waiting at the summit. A quick reminder to those who don't already know, Team Red is friends of mine, chocolate track creator Felix, and you. Yes, you. Team Orange is Patreon supporters past and present. If you'd like to help support what I do, link is in the description. Team Blue is you lovely YouTube commenters who leave remarks on my marble races. I read them all and I thank you for them. I love knowing what you think. Team Green is the Chaos Brigade, random phrases I found funny or podcasts I listen to. They're just here to shake things up. But who's down for some cliff diving and who forgot their climbing shoes? Let's find out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they're off, heading down this beautifully constructed scramble tower, which despite its similarity to mine, is not one that I built. Prix, Ever, and Lola are the first to make it out of the scramble tower, but will someone take the shortcut? Featuring Pitbull and Totoro Pereira are the first to make it down the shortcut, grabbing that lead and heading to the stopper. We have featuring Pitbull, Lola, Teodoro, Ever, and several others currently in the lead as they all head down the slide. Lola rushing down. Poe is also there in the mix, trying to grab that lead. Let's see how they all do here. Lion Sea Cub grabbing the lead the long way around, but Lola, Jess S, Omer, and Toes Not Foes make it through the shortcut as the rest of the marbles get yeeted through the scrambler. We now have McGillicuddy Murder's Pawn Shop heading into yet another shortcut, as well as Lola, while Thomas, Jess, and Toes Not Foes try to make it the long way around. They both manage to hit the flippers at roughly the same time. There is so much to follow. Toes Not Foes, Lola, and McGillicuddy Murder's Pawn Shop grabbing that wheel. Despite there being multiple tracks, they are very clearly in the lead at this moment as other marbles go around the twisty, turny, windy, loopy, runny words track. Listen, improvising this stuff is a lot harder when it's not your own track. Alright, McGillicuddy Murder's Pawn Shop heading down into this back and forth section as Thomas makes it down what is clearly a very drastic shortcut. I do believe they are grabbing the lead. I might even have to learn to pronounce that last name. They're already quite in the lead while everyone else is still scrambling to get anywhere near them. With most of our racers stuck in the back and forth section, only a few of them trying to take the alternate routes, such as Tal M and Racing Crashes Fun and more. This is such a beautifully chaotic section of track. Oh wow, look at this! Marbles here really get thrown into a skee ball! Oh, that's amazing! I never actually caught that before while looking at it. Oh, and if they land in the good part, that's what brings them to this shortcut. Oh, that is brilliant. I love that. Tomas Kieltika and Viverica C are currently still heading up this thing that I know has a name. Something with Achilles, not Archimedes. Archimedes, not Achilles. But I forget what it is. But let's just take another look at this section of track. It's so wonderful. But where does this go? Okay, cool. Marbles are heading down the slide and towards the Archimedes lift, or whatever it's called. I'm not Googling it in the middle of a race. As Thomas heads down the track off the lift. Look at this beautifully supported track. Ugh, I love it. And they head into this section that's supposed to stop marbles so they can pull together for a big finale. Which is probably a good thing, because if not for this, Thomas would just be running off with a victory. Viverica C is currently in second place, followed by Emily, Adam F, and G707, which has been a lead runner in a lot of my racers. But anything could still happen. They all these marbles are currently pooling together at the bottom of this little section, and once they are all here, we will push P and release them into the final part of the track. It seems we have one person who has gotten stuck early in the track. That's XOR42. Sorry, XOR42. It seems you will not be finishing. Oh. Seriously though, look how beautiful this is. So beautifully constructed. Look at this. They even built proper base supports for it. Sorry, I'm geeking out. Anyway, back to the race. Clockwork Giant is coming up the rear, being the last person to join our races, and they will now be heading down the next section of track in 3, 2, 1. And they're off again, heading through the jumps. We currently have Thomas still in the lead according to the checkpoints, but back again, Victor Galotto are the first ones into the bowl, and Toes Not Foes is the first one to make it down through the bowl. It's really quite impressive if you take a look at it. The marbles are spinning here, but as they head down, they have to make it past a giant spinning cog in order to make it to the next part of the track, which is brilliant, and I'm totally going to have to steal that at some point. Toes Not Foes making it first down, but not grabbing the shortcut. Will anyone grab the shortcut? Toes Not Foes grabbing quite a lead, with Eldon H currently in second place. Shady Plays is in third. No shortcut taken yet. Toes Not Foes maintaining that lead, followed by Eldon H, Shady Plays, Ophir P, BSED, Uriel, and Tyler 9+1 grabbing that shortcut, having some extra speed, really going for that top three. Here comes Toes Not Foes heading into the spinners and getting very close to the end of the track. Eldon H hot on their heels, followed by Shady Plays, Tyler 9+1, Ophir P, Lion Cub, BSED, modsgaming.ru, a Cornado, and many more. Toes Not Foes, Eldon H heading down this beautifully supported track. Oh, I love this. I love this. Why do I care so much about supports? I don't know, but I love it. Felix really did an amazing job building this track, which cannot be said for racing in it, because I do not even see where they are. Honestly, Felix, what the hell, get good. Toes Not Foes heading down this Plinko track, which... Oh, look at the detail! They even added little circles at the bottom of the Plinko pins. Ugh. Eldon H grabbing the lead out of nowhere while I'm enthusing about weird stuff, Plinko circle things. Words happening. But no, it's a battle. Toes Not Foes not giving up the lead without a fight. Toes Not Foes grabbing that lead as they head into the final section of the track. Eldon H hot on their heels trying to get that victory, but Toes Not Foes makes it into the final stretch first. Will Eldon H catch up? A Cornado is in third place, but this is a battle for first as Toes Not Foes barrels down the track, not letting go, and we have a winner! Toes Not Foes grabbing the lead, followed by Eldon H, a Cornado, and Blutmus, Uriel, Tyler 9+1, Ophir P, Viverica C, Flaming Potatoes, Victor Galato, and everyone else hot on their heels. There's Felix finishing their own track, letting everyone else have a chance of winning. How considerate of Felix. And yes, we have everyone going for a dip in the finale pool. Coming up the rear, we have Eden S, Wooden Overcoats, Adam F, and in last place, I thought it's Letitia Abadir, but no, Miss Abadir, you seem to be doing quite a bit better than Gaming Matt. Come on, Gaming Matt, get with the program, honestly. Let's just all sit here and patiently wait for Gaming Matt to join the rest of the team, because apparently we have all day, right? In all honesty, though, this was a brilliant track built by Felix. Good freaking job. I love this track. The attention to detail is breathtaking. It's realistically constructed, with a slight exception of this thing kind of requiring clipping, but that's more of a game limitation than it is a realism thing. The decoration clearly took a while. I love the minimalistic yet still colorful color scheme. Just beautiful. There's tension throughout the entire race. There's shortcuts. There's lots of different interesting features. I would actually argue there's potentially too many interesting features going on all at once. Like over here, I just want to focus on every one of the things happening separately. I'm sure I missed a bunch of cool things happening just because there's so much going on. I love this section that starts off with a slide. It's made out of pieces that aren't even in the game, really. That leads into these railing turn thingies that are a huge shortcut that leads you down this pipe, where if you take the long way around, just spins you around it. This is brilliant course design. I am blown away by this, honestly. Also, this feature right here where they spin around a bowl and drop into a cog that basically sifts them to the edges and then sends them down another bowl. This is sheer brilliance. I don't even know what to say. I seriously will need to steal that. We'll just have to call that a Felix cog or a Felix mixer or something. This is a Felix mix. I hereby dub this a Felix mix. Beautiful, beautiful track, and just look at this. Look at this beautiful thing! Good job to our racers. Again, we have Toes Not Foes in first, Eldon H in second, and a Cornado third. In this track's description, Felix says that I inspired this track, and I cannot express just how proud I am to have helped inspire such an amazing track. And honestly, I definitely feel like Felix surpassed my own track building skills with some of these. I cannot believe this is their first track. It's incredible. There is stuff here that I would not have thought of, I wouldn't have dreamed to make, and it's brilliant. I love it. I can't wait to see what Felix builds next. Also, Banana. Having said that, let's do another race, this time just a regular color race. So go ahead and pick a color and see how you do on this Color Classic race down Marble Mountain. Do you have your color? Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, it appears blue has finished first, yellow has finished second, green has finished third, and red is in last. But good job to all of our racers. Today's race has been sponsored by Felix, the person who built this track. Good job! If you would like to support Marble World, the link to get it is in the description. It's finally out as a 1.0 release. If you'd like to support me and my videos, link to the Patreon is also in the description. If you'd like to get Marble Mountain, the link for that is, well, I don't know. You're smart, you'll figure it out. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment, not because of some algorithm, but because I genuinely want to know what you thought. And I'm sure Felix would too. I can't wait to see what they build next. God, that support work! Don't forget to let me know if you'd like to see me make a video about what makes a good track. Until next time, I've been Tomix, I currently am Tomix, and will hopefully continue to be Tomix, and I will see you in the next video.